you have that's a given is your time. You notice when you're young, they almost hire you immediately if it's a job that requires no skill, because they understand you're young. Equals you have a lot of time. You're time rich. You're really a billionaire. You're a billionaire for time. Right? So if you're a billionaire for time, you have to understand, okay, I'm a billionaire for time, but I have to go ahead and understand the reason my time is so fucking valuable, even though I'm a nobody in this world, is because you can't get your time back. You can't get your 20s back once you're in your 30s. No way around it. Ironclad, Rafi Too Blunt, the bluntest YouTuber in the planet. Listen, there's not many people out here that are looking for your interest in mind. They just act like it so they can get what they want out of you. Now, this channel right here is going to show you in every single aspect how to defeat all 3 pillars of success. Men have to conquer all these 3 pillars to become the best potential person they are. And the hardest part about it is that they have one life to understand this, figure this out, go ahead and go through the journey of all 3. Now, the thing about these journeys of all 3 pillars of success, your mental, your body, and your wealth, which all ties in together, if you can conquer one, you can conquer all 3. Because what one asks for you, they all ask for you, but in a different angle. That's why they seem so hard. That's why you see a lot of people who are fat, but they're rich. Or people that are fit, but they're financially broke, right? So what you have to understand, the first thing you need to understand at all is that being broke is not a financial digit, right? It's not a digit in your bank. That's a different thing, right? There's people who can go broke today and get $1 million in a month. Why? Because they're not really broke. They're not really financial. They might be financially broke, but if your mindset is on the right mind, on the right angle, on how to get financial freedom, then you're not really broke, or you'll never be broke again. That's why learning skills guarantee you from not being financially broke, right? Being broke, the word, if you say I'm broke, you're correct, because you have the mentality of I'm useless. Broke means I'm useless. That's what the broke means. If someone says I'm broke and they're being honest about it and they're not joking, right? I mean, you're pretty much saying I'm useless, because if you have the skills to make money, if you have the skills to re-up on your checks, you will never be broke. You might be financially drained, right? But the biggest thing you need to understand is that you can be a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, you can be broke, you can be anything and be unhappy. And that's why you should never chase happiness. You should always chase peace of mind. The stress you're having right now is because you don't have peace of mind, right? The anxiety you have right now is because you don't have peace of mind. The depression you have right now is because you don't have peace of mind. And once you're doing what you're doing right now is you're trading whatever you're trading for peace of mind. This world is off trading. That's one thing you have to learn. Everything's trading. I give you value, you give me something back. I search for it, right? So what you need to understand is that when you're at the lowest value, you're not at the lowest, you're at the richest value. That's why a lot of people, when they get rich, what they do, they look back when they were broke. Why would you look back when you're broke if that's a horrible time for you? You notice that it's not a horrible time for you. You know that was the best times for you. Where you look back and you're like, damn, I love that journey. There's a lot of people who really just go through the journey again just to feel it again. That's why people play video games over and over again, to feel the feelings they had when they first started playing it. That's why people smoke, do crack, do all these drugs, do all these things that give you a feeling of something. It's not because of the feeling, it's the rolling up, doing the smoking, all the environment, everything that changes the journey. Love the journey. Why do you watch movies? Why do you watch stories? Why do you read books that have stories? Why do you do all these things that has a process? Because you like looking at the journey. You like looking at the character development. A lot of the stories, a lot of the things you stop watching is because the main character or the people around that you're watching has no character development. Why do you follow some celebrities? Because of their character development. How they came this person and now they're just this person that everyone faints around. This normal human being that came from where you started and is now at the top of the pinnacle of the earth. Right? So you need to go ahead and understand that the journey that you're going through is the most valuable thing you have. But the only way you can make it valuable is if you make it something worth watching, worth following. If you make it worth following, people follow. And then you monetize it. Now, what I understand about monetizing is like, you think monetizing means money, like cash, like currency. There's many currencies in this world. Alright? There's a lot of currencies in this world. And I don't mean like pesos, dollars, rupees. That's a different currency. I mean, there's other currencies you can do. That's why you go to work. What do you do to work? Like a lot of people leave college or graduate. They trade their only currency they have most of the time is a little bit of skills that you might have learned from here and there. That's why they have resumes, because you're giving them a currency. Your resume is a currency. Hey, these are my skills. The second currency that you have that's a given is your time. You notice when you're young, they almost hire you immediately if it's a job that requires no skill, because they understand you're young. Equals you have a lot of time. You're time rich. You're really a billionaire. You're a billionaire for time. Right? So if you're a billionaire for time, you have to understand, okay, I'm a billionaire for time, but I have to go ahead and understand the reason my time is so fucking valuable, even though I'm a nobody in this world, is because you can't get your time back. You can't get your 20s back once you're in your 30s. No way around it. There's people who are 40, 50, come up to you and say, man, I wish I was in my 20s. I would do anything to go back in my 20s. I'll give all my money back up, just go back in my 20s. Why? Because they understand that their time is valuable, even if you're a nobody. Now, as you become a somebody, you understand your time is valuable because of the people that are around you act different around you. Oh, they're acting different around me. Why are they acting different around me all of a sudden? Because you've made your time valuable. You made yourself a somebody. You made yourself somebody because you went through journeys that people wouldn't go through. You went through a journey that nobody would go through by themselves. You went through a rare path. And guess what? Not only did you go through the rare path, you stuck it out and you went through it. A lot of people that are fit, I'm going to give you a secret. And this is even me. A lot of people that are fit because, not because they fucking lifting 100,000 pounds, not because they're fucking breaking, yeah, that might be one of the factors, but it's not the most important factor. The most important factor is because they show up. That's it. They show up. They show up when they're in the kitchen. They're not eating out of control. I'm not the most clean. I'm so authentic with you guys. I'm nowhere near the most clean I can be. I don't even count my calories, right? I don't count it to the fucking decimal. I understand, okay, I'm around this range, so let me just stop eating for today. I'm around 1700, so I'm gonna stop eating just to make sure. I ate one meal. I think I'm around 900 calories, so I could probably eat these 2 fruits, and I'll be around 1,000. You understand? But if you are more, everything that's measured, that's calculated, you see the progress even better, right? So if I was calculating my calories, I'd have way better progress, obviously. But I don't do it because I know myself. If I start doing that, I almost drop it immediately because in my head it's overwhelming and I just stop it. So I'd rather still do what I'm doing and get a little bit of progress or some type of progress than me dropping it and not get any progress at all. Understand? You don't have to do it to the full extent in the starting. This is even my problem. Everyone goes into something thinking, oh, I have to give it my fullest extent, my fullest strength out from the start. No, do one day at a time. Go to show up to the gym. I don't even care if you lift any weights. Like, maybe do some cardio. Just show up to the gym. Just say, hey, I'm here. I signed in. I signed in my fucking badge. That's day 1. Now day 2, lift some weights. Day 3, form a routine. Day 4, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just keep building upon the fucking foundation, and then next thing you know, it's a year later and you have an amazing body because you just showed up to the gym day 1. Now take that and put it in every aspect that you want to succeed. You want money? Okay, my business model, find a business model that you can fucking complement. Not it complements you. You can complement. Because there's so many business models in the world that you can make money from. But you would hate. Why would you do that if you already have a job that makes you money guaranteed and you hate? You're not trying to find a money fucking glitch. You're trying to find a glitch that makes money. You can complement. So when you do this shit, you can quit your job and you love what you're doing, but not only that you love what you're doing, you love the results. Everyone is looking at everything for the results. You're so fucking stuck in the results, so you get overwhelmed and you don't even do it at all. You're stuck in this procrastination loop. You're stuck in this dopamine loop, where if it's not giving you the dopamine that you fucking expect, you expect, stop expecting it. You get in this fucking down, depressed mood and you don't even do shit about it, and you know you're doing something wrong, so you fucking feel like shit and you do something that you're not supposed to do, which you overeat, you binge eat, you binge watch. You shouldn't binge anything that's not productive. If you're binging it, you're binge scrolling, you're doing something wrong. And the thing is, like, I'm telling you shit that you already know. And the reason you don't know this is because you fucking numb this. And the reason you numb this is because this hurts. You're hurt. You're hurt, buddy. And the first step is to forgive yourself. Now, don't forgive yourself and then do it again. Don't murder someone and then forgive yourself and then murder someone again. You know, like, and that's like an exaggerated fucking, obviously an exaggerated analogy, right? I'm saying, like, you respect everyone in this world but yourself. Man, respect yourself, man. Show that you love yourself. Be a little narcissistic, man. Because when you become about yourself, inherently everyone around you wins. Because when you're the best yourself, you have so much abundant resources that the only thing you can do is give it away. If you have enough eggs to feed you and everyone around you, there's no reason not to give the eggs away. They're spoiling anyways. So give it to someone who can use it. So get enough resources where it's abundant to the point where you can give it away and it's not hurting your mind. Like, damn, I only have fucking 5 eggs. Should I give one away? No, you're like, oh, I have 5 cartons. I can give one away easily because I know I'm going to get 3 more right now. I'm going to get 3 more over here. So why not just give these 2 eggs to the people who only have 1 fucking carton? You know? So living in an abundant mindset, even if you're not in an abundant fucking state, in reality, puts you in there. Have you ever lied to your friends, or it's like a white lie to your friends, like, oh yeah, I already did the homework, I already finished the homework, I already got this, and the next thing you know, you believe it, and you actually fucking finish the homework, and you actually do what you said you lied about, and it comes to fruition. It's because you tricked your fucking subconscious. So you have to do that with a lot of things. Like, you almost trick your subconscious. You act like you're already in that state. You act like you're already the champion that you want to be. And next thing you know, you become the champion. Like, everything, like, whoa, what the fuck? Everything's just clicking. This happens to everyone. That's manifestation. People think manifestation is like, $1 million will drop in my bank account tomorrow. Then you check Capital America and it's there. Like, no. You have to put every single facet of what a millionaire is in the fucking right categories, Okay, a millionaire does this at 5 a.m. Okay, a millionaire does this at 7 a.m. Okay, a millionaire does this exactly. And next thing you know, you keep doing it so much that your mind thinks, I'm a millionaire. And then you start doing millionaire things. And guess what millionaire things happen to you? You become a millionaire. Not just instantly, because nothing's instant. The only thing's instant is the things that you hate. Death is instant. Right? All the things that you hate, all the things that you want to avoid is instant. So stop aligning instant with gratification. Stop aligning instant with gratification, man. And then you start learning that, okay, I'm waiting a little bit long here, but guess what? My gratification that I'm going to wait this patient out, it's going to last way longer than I waited at first. And you're almost going to forget that you waited that long after. Understand that. You're going to forget that shit. You're going to be like, whoa, that wasn't even a long wait for the reward. I will wait even longer for the reward I just got. I'll wait twice the wait. I'll wait 2 times. Easily. If I know how this is right here, if I know how this feels, I would wait even longer knowing this shit. But because you don't know how it feels, you're so in tune with your body, and you're not in tune with your mind and the present, and understanding that you're not waiting long at all for the reward that you're searching for. There's people who wait so long they die and don't even feel the reward. At least you're getting that reward. Okay, man? I want you to go ahead and go out this fucking house that you're in. I want you to go outside of this fucking box that you're in and stay unfazed, because people are gonna try to fucking wipe you out. Stay unfucking phased. Stay unrecognizable. And then stay undeniable, because motherfuckers are gonna deny you and break you down, and take you down and knock you down. And the people that you don't really fucking think that they're gonna knock you down, knocks you down. The people that you think that are gonna support you, don't. The people who you thought was gonna fucking build you up, breaks you down. I promise you. There's people that I thought that were gonna help me. I look towards them and they're hating, making jokes on me. Because guess what? They're insecure with themselves, and they don't want to see someone who thought they were beneath them is above them. And I don't mean it by fucking arrogant. I mean in a fucking strive. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry I could eat 12,000 calories in mental form and still fucking be eating. And I want you to have the same mindset, because motherfuckers, there's enough negativity to go around, but you need to starve yourself. So when that negativity comes, you just eat it alive and understand that you're a David Gongan ass nigga. Ironclad on your fucking dreams. Ironclad on your passion. Ironclad on your purpose. Ironclad on the tool of success. Ironclad. Ironclad means you have a grip on that shit so hard, your mom could be pulling you off that motherfucker and you won't let go. Ironclad. You must have an ironclad mentality. I'm doing it and I'm doing it now. It's my way or no way. Highway or highway. Find a way or I'm not going anyway. Ironclad. Rafi 2 Blunts signing the motherfucking out, and you better sign in the motherfucking in and lock in. Dial in now. Not tomorrow, not later. Now.